bunch of people were asking me how I set up this truck bed. So I was just going to do a little bit of a walk around, but bought this chassis last year, 2021, 3500, 60-inch cab to axle, tradesman, but pretty loaded up with the Cummins Aisin surround view camera system. Got the one camera up under the A, fog lights, stupid chrome simulators that I'd like to rip off because they click constantly. Cameras under the mirrors. I've got the 8-inch screen. It's pretty decked out. Went local, bought a CM, I guess this is the RD body, steel. Powder coat's already flaking off the bottom of it. Starting to rust everywhere after one winter, so kind of less than impressed with that. I'm sure the powder coating process works for southern states, but underneath I've got sheets coming off. I did Weatherguard Toolboxes, 6-footers. Should have gone with 8-footers, but did a 75-gallon Weatherguard tank. This is the one I've welded before. Did a Fill-Rite 15-gallon a minute pump, 20 feet of hose with an auto nozzle. Wasn't enough room to put the nozzle holder up there, so I welded some steel circles up there for a couple of Whelen beacons. They worked out pretty well. Did poly fenders, which are nice, except with a flatbed you don't get as much clearance, so you can see where we've rubbed a little bit from time to time. But you can loosen them and take them off if you need to put chains on, which is pretty nice. But I figured there would be quite a benefit from just trying to keep all the crap from the road off the body as much as possible. So, and then beyond the 6-foot toolboxes, I made this tailgate system, just inch tubing and some expanded metal, and incorporated some Feniex work lights into them. And then down here got the Whelen V lights. They just hand you a camera in a bag, so it's starting to fall off, but drill the hole and mounted the camera back there. So made the tailgate out of the same material. Bought some latches off of Amazon. Just made it so they locked in. Those hinges are for a dump trailer barn door. They worked out pretty well. I already had one LED go out. Napa sells them with red lenses, so my OCD is off the chart. I try not to look at things back here very much. So I welded D-rings in up front on the cab protector and back here. That's how I hold the spreader in, with some Vulcan tow company straps that work pretty good. And then back here I usually just center up that stall mat from Tractor Supply to try to keep things from moving around too much. And underneath it's the gooseneck, which I don't need anymore because I don't own a gooseneck trailer anymore. So but yeah, that's pretty much my setup. Show you the warning lights if you want. I got them on switch 1. Switch 2 is main power for the fuel pump. like these V lights to give you some angled warning straight off the sides at a 90-degree angle, so when you're backing out in traffic, it's you get some warning back there. And I put the warning lights and the work lights on the truck itself so that the spreader remained pretty modular, and I can keep the warning lights and the work lights year round even when the spreader's not in, so works pretty good. Got one of these badass bulletproof hitches, already rusting. Nameplate fell off, it's bent, as you can see. Pretty cute. Might be bulletproof, but not towing proof apparently. $400 for one of these pieces of shit is ridiculous. I'm not impressed. And then I wanted to get the pintle attachment, and they wanted like another $140, $150 for that. Get real. I won't waste my money on that shit again. So anyway, that's the tour of this setup. I think, you know, I keep all my tools in there, chainsaws, you know, all the good stuff. I have to keep them locked all the time, unfortunately, these days. So if you have any comments, share them with me down below. I've already had 2 people on Craigslist or Facebook or something, cousinsonly.com, I don't know what it was, but wanting me to make a tailgate setup like this for theirs, but I don't have time for that. Maybe in the winter time, but not right now. So take care.